sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bears will boot it away to start the game. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So SMU's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
To the ground. He's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quarterback adapting. Makes the grab, it's Maryland. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Mustangs racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. Calls his own number. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Man, talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Well, unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Got the quick pass.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires complete on the crosser. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the first down. Get it farther, you get the touchdown. Touchdown, SMU! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave it, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Clark to fire. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback empties his backfield. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He shanked it. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Gives it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Brenson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Joyner.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man to the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Missouri State. Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, the ground game. At the 40, there he goes. He's into the open down the middle. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Clark wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
2nd down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Robinson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold defense.
That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass on second down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in. It's Collins. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the...
Breaks into the open. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Forced out of the pocket. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Turning it on. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll run the sneak for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
He's got him this time. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Jennings. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it from the red zone. Floating away. A shot toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air. It's Jennings. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
So here comes the Bear offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Bears will punt this one away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll break up this drive from the 30-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The short hand, it's Maryland. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Defense wants to bring the heat. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. I don't know if... And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Clark to fire. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Joyner. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Robinson. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34.
And another.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking for room. It's Joyner. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Brings up.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Play number 9 on this drive. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Clark wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wyoming looks like an old punching bag out there today, and I did not expect to say that. This fan base, heck, this coaching staff were not expecting these results. They're trailing by 18 to Utah. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Gain of 24.
Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, then this offense is virtually unstoppable. Because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field, SMU has everything.
There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Pulls it in. It's Brinson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Finds a crease at the 20. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Mustangs line it up with a first and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10. They'll go to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Clark to fire. Here comes the Heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The 10. Touchdown, Bears. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
It's complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Caught over the middle. It's Harden. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So the final period starts with a second down play. He's got it on the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
A great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Going up top again. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some...
Oh, he's got some space. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Makes the catch.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. To the air, it's Jennings. Rushes on him. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's a Heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Unloads to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They're going to throw it to start the drive. just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
Tight end finds a soft spot. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping... ball and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Timeout, SMU.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. 1st down.
The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Clark wants to throw. Bringing the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
It's 4th down. They need a touchdown, but they have to do a better job in pass protection. They've given up back-to-back sacks. That's the critical factor here on this 4th down play.
Under fire. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And Not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
To the air, it's Jennings. Here's the pressure. He'll throw it. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, after that incompletion, it's decision time now for the head coach. You've got to lead. The game's close. Are you going to punt the ball away and count on your defense to win this thing, or do you have the confidence in your quarterback to make one more throw to win you this game?
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Touchdown Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you...
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
They'll give it to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. If there's time to pad the stats. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation